Hi guys! So today's video is going to be a very much belated February favourites, and purely and simply because I haven't had time to sit down, think back over the past month and think about what I've really been loving. And I was going to film this tomorrow, as in Tuesday morning. It's Monday right now, but I've just had the confirmation that our roofers are going to be coming to fix our leaky roof tomorrow morning, and they're going to be using an angle grinder. So that kind of went out the window, hence why I'm in my scruffs. I'm sitting here, hair scraped back, with a hot drink and my favourites in front of me. So this is a bit more of a casual video today. I know I'm late on the whole favourites thing, but please forgive me. Let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to start off with a few things that have their own little categories. I actually thought more out of the box this month and didn't really focus on just makeup, because I tend to kind of just stick to my makeup favourites and stuff like that. But I have had a few other favourites in different categories. So I'm going to start off with my skincare kind of favourite this month, and it is the Urban Vader Radiance Exfoliating Facial Polish, and it just looks like this. And I think I received this in my Birchbox in February. Now I've been using this about once a week in the shower. It tells you not to use it. It's not an everyday kind of facial scrub, but I love this stuff. I've had really dry skin all the way throughout my pregnancy, and I feel like if I wasn't using this at the minute, it would be 100 times worse than it is. I still have a few dry patches on my forehead, on my chin, on my nose, but this kind of makes it just that little bit much better and easier to cope with. So I really love this. It smells amazing. I cannot tell you what it smells like. It says turmeric and botanics, but it just smells, oh, it tells you on the back. Ah, that helps. Okay, so it says turmeric with a botanical infusion of marigold, papaya and coriander. So those weird things all mixed together create a really amazing smell. I love using this just purely for the scent. But the scrub itself is really fine. It gets right into your skin and your pores, and it just cleans everything out, and it doesn't leave you feeling like you've really scrubbed your face. It's just a nice gentle scrub that gets rid of that top layer of dead skin and brightens up your complexion a whole ton. So I really love this, and I have a funny feeling I may be wanting to purchase the full size once I've actually finished this little tube. So another favourite that came from my Birchbox is actually a hair care product, and it is the Beauty Protector hair oil. And believe it or not, I have used this many times, and it is not going down very fast. It is amazing. This is the stuff that I kind of went a bit crazy over when I was unboxing my Birchbox, because it smells like vanilla, and it smells like you could eat it, and I love using this. I generally put it on damp hair. I generally let my hair sit in a towel for a while after I've washed it, and then I'll take it out, run this through the ends, and then after I've blow dried, if I blow dry, I'll then have another little bit and run it through my ends again. And my hair has been incredibly super soft since using this. I love it. I haven't come across a hair oil for a while now that gives you that soft, glossy finish and lasted, I guess I could say. But this stuff really does. I washed my hair yesterday morning, and my hair, although I've scraped it back because I've been lazy today, but although I've scraped it back, it is still really soft, it's still really smooth, and I only can put it down to this at the minute, I think. It feels amazing. And yeah, like I said, I've used it so many times and it's barely even been touched, and could be another one I want to repurchase full size. So my last little random favourite of its own little category is a fragrance, and you're all going to think I'm a little bit strange for picking this, because it's a cheaper brand that is really easy to kind of just get hold of. You tend to kind of get it when you're a teenager, and it's an easy kind of Christmas gift kind of fragrance, but it is this one, and it is by the brand So, and they do like So Kissable and So something else and So something else, but this is the original one, and I received this way back, I think think the very first blogger meetup I ever went to, and again, I haven't really been using it up until this month, and I love it. It's just like the softest, most what's the word I'm trying to think of? Offensive. It's the most unoffensive scent you could possibly smell. Of course, it doesn't last very long because it is a cheaper kind of, it's a really budget friendly fragrance, I guess I'm trying to say, and it doesn't last very long on the skin, but for such a good price, I really don't mind reapplying this during the day. The reason I've loved this so much this month, or last month, is because since being pregnant, my nose has been really sensitive to everything. Bad smells, good smells, absolutely everything. And if, I have this whole array of random different scents behind me, and a lot of them at the minute are just too strong for my nose, or I generally don't like at the minute, which is really strange because I only ever really get perfumes that I love, and a lot of them I've been struggling to wear because my nose has been so sensitive, but this is the only one that I've really picked up, sprayed on myself and gone, oh my god, that smells so good. So it's a really easy one to get your hands on if you want to go and give it a sniff. I love it, and yeah, definitely even a great size to go in your handbag if you just want to go and reapply during the day. So moving on to makeup favourites, I have quite a few this month, and they're all pretty affordable. Well, they all are very affordable, if I'm entirely honest, and I have actually started using a few things in my collection that I haven't really reached for a while. I am getting to the point where I'm sick of using the same thing over and over again. I'm absolutely dying to go and do a massive like splurge on beauty stuff and just buy lots of new stuff to try, but I've been trying to sort of shop the stash, I guess you could say, and use stuff that I've had sitting there that I haven't really used for a while. So the first thing is this, and now I picked this up on a bit of a whim. I was kind of hoping that it would do the trick, and at first I really didn't like it, but since using it this month and going back to it, I really do love it. And it is from George at Asda, and it is the George Face Primer. Now George, Asda have their own little makeup range, and I saw this and I thought, oh, I wonder if it's anything like the Professional from Benefit. It is the same kind of colour as the Professional. It's the same kind of soft, once you sort of rub it in, it's the same kind of soft, slightly silicone-y feel. It does leave your skin feeling amazing, and I was amazed by it. Like, I don't know why the first time I tried it I didn't like it, but now I absolutely love the stuff. I wouldn't purchase the Professional as long as I could purchase this. So if you are looking for a cheaper alternative, give this a go. It's pretty good. The next product I have gone back to and fallen in love with all over again is the MUA Makeup Academy Undress Your Skin Illuminating Foundation. Now again, I tried this when I first bought it and it wasn't quite sitting on my skin so good, and I didn't really find it all that fantastic, and it just kind of sat in my drawers. But I tried it again because it's an illuminating foundation. I figured with my dry skin, if it's going to give my skin a bit of a boost and maybe brighten my skin a little bit, then it's worth a go. And I tried it and I definitely love it. Now I've got the shade Porcelain. I'm not sure how many shades there are in the range. I think there's 2 or 3, not many. But you do get 35ml, so it's going to last a while. I find you have to use quite a bit to get semi-decent coverage from this, but it does just brighten your skin a little bit. It doesn't really stick to dry patches, which I love, and again, it's super duper affordable. An old favourite of mine, which I always go back to, is the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer, and I love this stuff. Mine still smells really good. Like, it still has that slightly chocolatey scent, and I love it. And I have used this all month. I've barely touched any other bronzers or contouring products in my stash. I've just been using this and I love it. It's light, it's easy, it kind of blends well, and yeah, It's still going strong, and I don't know how I haven't used more than I have, but I would recommend this to anyone and everyone. I love the stuff. I think it's going to be a favourite for the rest of my life as long as they make it. For blush this past month, I have been going slightly brighter than I have been throughout winter, and that's because I'm excited for spring and summer, and I just want the bright colours and the freshness of spring makeup to be here already. So I have been using this blush from e.l.f. and it is the shade Pink Passion. I love it. It's really scary in pan, but if you use a light hand and blend it out really nicely, it is gorgeous. I'm not wearing it today. I really should be because it is amazing. But if you want a really pretty flush of pink on your cheeks, this is the perfect shade, and it lasts all day. I love it. Super affordable yet again. Like everything else in my favourites this month has been really affordable. But I love the e.l.f. blushes anyway, and I couldn't recommend this shade anymore. So the next product is actually a new find. I've had it in my stash a little while. I haven't used it for the purpose, I guess, that you could say that it was made for. And it is the Colour Tattoo from Maybelline in Permanent Taupe. Now, I am going to say that this is all down to Miss Budget Beauty, Kyla. She said about this in one of her latest videos, and she said how people have been telling her for ages to try it on her eyebrows, and she was like, I don't want to know, I don't want to know, and then eventually she tried it. And I thought the same thing. As soon as I heard her mention it, I was like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's silly. But I tried it anyway. Oh my goodness, this is the best stuff ever. I've got it on my eyebrows today, and even though I have dark hair, because this is sort of an ashy kind of colour, because I've got the blue and not so much red base tones in my hair, this is perfect. I absolutely love it. Where I have literally no hairs in this eyebrow, it just covers, it makes your eyebrows look sculpted and just absolutely perfect. I absolutely love this stuff, and I couldn't thank her enough for mentioning it, because I don't think I'm ever going to go to anything else. This stuff is amazing. Just try it. Trust me, trust Kyla, trust everyone else who told Kyla, just try it. And my last two favourites for this month are makeup brushes, and of course they're from Real Techniques, because who doesn't love Real Techniques brushes? These two brushes I love, and I think these were both in the Sam's Picks collection that I got for Christmas. But this is the setting brush and the multitask brush. Now I love both of these. I generally use the setting brush for highlighter, for the tops of my cheeks, down my nose a little bit, Cupid's bow, that kind of thing. I find it a little small for setting my face. I guess under the eyes is perfect, but I like to just kind of go all in and set everywhere, which is what I use this brush for, and I love it. It's dense enough so the product stays in the brush until you put it on your face. It isn't too big so you feel like you're literally just like rubbing a huge brush all over your face. You can get right under your eyes still, you can get all around your nose if you need to. I love this, and I love this, and yeah, I still have a few more that I need to add to my collection and try out, but you can't go wrong with Real Techniques, can you? No, you can't. So that was it for my very casual, very rambly kind of February favourites. Late as usual, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I hope you're all having a fabulous Tuesday. If you are new, please subscribe. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you liked using during the month of February. I'm definitely on the lookout for some new products now. It's my birthday month, so I'm hoping at some point I can go and do a little bit of shopping, maybe just a little bit. But I will see you in my next video, which will be on Friday. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye guys.